Hi friends, this is Chris with Josephine's Designs. I have struggled how to use this planner. I came in, I thought I had a plan, then I thought I would do all of my my food videos here, or my menu planning here, and then I decided though that as I switch things around, I'm going to do it in the planner that will best serve that. But what I have realized is that for those of you who don't know and are new to this channel, we lost a family member in September after a long, hard struggle with illness and in and out of hospitals and rehab due to broken bones. And anyways, and we are caring for his spouse who has Alzheimer's, who has also been in and out of ICU, is now on hospice, and it has been a very sad and difficult journey. There is no doubt. We've had flu in our home. They've had flu where she is in her nursing facility, and so they didn't want us to come. They literally are having people mask up to go in and out of the nursing facility. And as of yesterday, things may be better on her side of the nursing facility, but there is still active flu. So we've had to stay away, and that's not easy when it's somebody that you love and when it's somebody that is relying heavily on you to come and get them to literally drink each day. So I've had to really just pray, ask God to be in control, and I looked again at this planner, and it's funny that the first thing it said is God is preparing you for greater things. I just shot my faith planner video, and I was sharing in there some of the struggles we've been, not specifically, but that we have been going through struggles, and it has been just really gut-wrenching and heartbreaking. And you know, people say things, they have no clue that they are absolutely cutting you down at the knees, and yet if you even slightly say something, they're offended beyond and you're like trying to say it in love, you're trying to be kind. And I am really having to learn to be humble and be quiet right now. I shared a video, you can go back and hear about that, of a pastor that God led me to this morning on YouTube, and I'm so thankful for that. And then I saw this, and I thought, you know, I had been thinking I would go ahead and put our work in this, and because we took over a family member's practice, as well as the family member we're taking care of, and that is what I'm going to do with this planner. So I'm going to open it up. There's not a whole lot to do in this planner, so you can see it's kind of, this is an illustrated faith, and it is, okay, they finish up in January, so let's go back, and I'll read that in a minute. But so you can see it's already kind of planned and already decorated and all of that. And so in this planner, I'll probably just keep decorations to a minimum. I am going to use this particular sticker set. It's Carlton cards. I got this at Target, and I just need some encouragement this week, and so this is what I'm going to use. And stickers should be able to encourage us. It should be something that it's okay to feel the way we feel. And so today I already started off with a very rough start, and I'm going to put in here, focus on the good. And there's a verse I quoted often in Colossians: keep your mind on things above, not on the things of this earth. And though, yes, we have massive responsibilities on this earth, that I would love, you know, people want to help, but they never want to help the way you need help. That's the interesting thing. So, you know, people tend to take the things that you're like, oh, I'm so excited to do that, it should be fun. Those things get taken, or the things that require very little effort. And, you know, that's something I'm having to learn right now, that, you know, God's preparing me for something, and I'm good with this. We thank Him in the good and the bad, and I'm going to be honest, this morning I wasn't very thankful first thing, but I'm working on that. I am working on that. So, anyways, and I love these stickers. I think they're really cute, and, yeah, I think that at this point, I need to hear and see things that are talking about You know, me personally, this isn't easy. This is very difficult. It is people calling and asking you things, and you're just thinking, did you think before you said that? Or, you know, but that's okay. I mean, I'm gonna have to just roll with the punches and recognize that people say things and they just don't recognize always how it comes out. And not everybody hears it the way you hear it either. Because you may know that person better, or, you know, you may know what's really happening. And, yeah, I mean, that's just some of the stuff that it just goes on. And, so as I look at this one, I was watching while I was doing my email. I sit and drink hot tea and do my email in the mornings. And, anyways, long story short, I had on the Kelly and Ryan show, whatever, and there was a doctor on there to help with, you know, she was a dermatologist to help with your, you know, how to make your skin look better, what you can do. And anyways, long story short, I literally loved what she was saying, because she was saying things like, you know, if you frown, it reflects in your heart. And I thought, I had to stop and think about that, and I realized she's 100% right. She is 100% right. When we're frowning, it changes not only our countenance, but it changes how we feel. And I really appreciated what she had to say. And so anyways, it made me stop and think, we do need to stop and smile. We do need to do those things. I'm going to put that up here because, you know, any of you that have done any kind of sales, they'll tell you that even if you're on a phone, you need to smile because it changes the tone of your voice and all those things. And lately, that's been a hard thing. You know, it's hard to smile sometimes. You know, it's hard to be happy when your heart is hurting, or, you know, when you've lost someone that you love, or you've taken on something that may not have been your original plan for this January, February, but it was God's plan. And so you have to submit to that and be happy and move on. And I hope that, you know, I shared in the last video, nothing's perfect. It's, you know, it's never perfect, and we just do our best. And yeah, it's okay. I'm going to put, you got this right here. It's time. You know, I have lived a life for so many other people for so long. I honestly woke up today after this incident and thought, what is it that I want? I don't even know what what I want to do. You know, what is it that I enjoy? What do I like? You know, where are my preferences? And I've been watching some YouTube, not much, but a little bit. And, you know, I'm trying to remember the things that I had planned 10 years ago that definitely didn't happen, and that's okay, because, you know, we submit to God's will and He's in charge. But, you know, I mean, we were going to open up a home care business, and that didn't work out. And so anyways, long story short, I just feel like this planner is a starting point for me. I have been spending up to 10, 12 hours a day on our family member who I adore, and her spouse's business, with absolutely nothing in return. I mean, literally nothing. No money, no thank yous, no nothing. And with that being a reality, I've had to understand, okay, is this where I'm supposed to be? And, you know, we'll know in time. I mean, maybe this is just a season, and we'll see. And I have made it too easy for others, and I have been told this repeatedly by somebody who has been down this path. And, you know, it's okay to be, you know, giving and loving, but you can't do it to the point of that you become drowning and everybody's sitting in a dinghy watching you. You know, you're drowning in the work, you're drowning in the chaos of it. And so this is my place where, God willing, I will plan better. I'm not going to plan perfectly, but hopefully we will plan better. And I hope that makes sense. I try not to get into too much of this because it is personal. But I am trying to be honest with y'all. And I was in the last video. I was very honest, and I said, you know, I've been out of pocket because, and I have been. And if you want to, go back and watch it. If you don't go watch it. I totally understand. Please forgive my voice. It is really gruff. Kind of had a bit of a, not a full-blown relapse of the flu, but I don't know if it was just full-blown autoimmune fatigue, which I have autoimmune issues, or if it was kind of a flare back up of the flu. So, no fever, thank God, but some of the symptoms tried to come back up, and so, you know, I mean, you got to keep all that in balance, right? So, anyway, so here is my work planner, my work and family member planner. I think, you know, before I go, I think I'm going to split this right down the middle. I think that will help me prioritize and keep things in perspective, and when things get out of balance, then I'll be able to see I am spending way too much time on this, or not enough time on that, or whatever it will be. And, whoops, sorry, guys, you know, if it's not one thing or another, I'm bumping, and I've got to do the cords in here, and I keep saying I'm going to move this camera, but I realized that one of the things that is great, if you guys don't know it, for Alzheimer's is, now I think I'm just going to split it right through there, is retraining your brain to do something differently. So, as long as it doesn't drive you guys completely bonkers, I am going to probably keep this camera where it is and let that be just a good exercise for me to remember to think before I move. And, anyways, but, yeah. Alright, that was pretty simple. So, what I can do is do the practice work here, family member work here, and then on the weekends, you know, it's just family members. So, and I don't know why, I just kept the tape going down just because this week. But, alright guys, I hope you enjoy this. I'll read this to you. It says, January to February, Level of Love starts on Monday the 29th. Can't stop, won't stop. That was yesterday. Focus on the good. That is today. Best ever, be brave. Smile, because it changes the tone of your voice. And that's what that dermatologist was saying. That frowns age us. They wreak havoc with our skin and our wrinkles and all that kind of good stuff. So smiling is worth the effort. You can do it. You're totally amazing. Yes, please. You got this. And I hope that this is an encouragement to you today. This is an encouragement for me this week. It's never easy when God starts changing things in our lives and in our hearts, but that's okay. We learn in that process. And so, anyways, this is where I'm at. This is what I'm doing with this planner. I didn't take out January yet, but I will. And this month was about Jesus, well, not coffee, giving up coffee and naps. And I will read to you the February intro, and it says, every perfect gift is from above. These good gifts come down from the Creator of the sun, moon, and stars, who does not change like their shifting shadows. James 1:7. I just ordered a James Bible study. It came in this week from Precepts, and you know what? James was the most encouraging book in the Bible to me when I was young. And like I said, I grew up with a lot of verbal abuse, and didn't have a lot of good self-esteem, and it is really good for me to go back and study James again. I now see why God had me order that, and I'm very thankful. I was reordering our Hebrews that we do in our group study, and I'm excited to do this James study on my own. So, anyway, so yes, every perfect gift is from God. That's true. Alright guys, most importantly, I pray that your day is blessed, creative, and lovely. Thank you for hanging in there with me. Thank you for your words of encouragement to me and to each other. And I'm hoping by this weekend to focus again on comments. I said in the last video, we are going to have Drawing Palooza in February. I still have the things I have to mail out to the 2 sweet, lovely members of our group. And I haven't forgotten y'all. I just, when I wasn't feeling well, I felt convicted messing with anything. I don't know if you can mail the flu, but I didn't want to take a chance. And life got a little stressful. And we're not out of this. I mean, it's going to be difficult and hard. I know that. And so I just need to stay focused. And all right, guys. Well, I'll be talking to you soon. I'll come back and I'll be doing the February planning. So, all right, guys. Most importantly, again, have a blessed creative day. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, please feel free to join in. We'd love to have you here. And we'd love to encourage you in the good and the bad. And, yeah. So, all right, guys. I'll be talking to you soon. Y'all take care. Bye-bye.